This review is partly brought to you by Kaya Boutique, your source for everything Star Wars, Marvel, DC Comics, G.I. Joe, and much more. Greetings, Jedi Knights and Sith Lords, and welcome to Star Wars Artifacts. My name is Dominic, aka Lord Doom, and today we'll be reviewing the Tusken Raider half-scale bust from Gentle Giant. The Tusken Raider half-scale bust is part of the Legends in 3-Dimension series from Gentle Giant. It was first sold at the end of 2022. It is limited to an edition of 1,000 copies with a few artist-proof pieces as well. The bust was originally sold for $175 US, or around 230 Canadian dollars. Enough talking, let's start the review. First, let's start by taking a closer look at the box. On the front side, there is a picture of the bust itself. Below, the gold writing indicates Tusken Raider half-scale resin bust. On the upper right corner, we see the Star Wars logo, and on the upper left corner, we can read adult collectible, not a toy. Both left and right sides of the box are identical and show very few details. They both display the Legends in 3-Dimension series logo, and we can once again read Tusken Raider half-scale resin bust. The back side shows the Star Wars logo. In the middle, there is a small paragraph that goes like this. Tusken Raiders, or Sand People as they are sometimes known, wear abundant clothing to protect themselves from Tatooine's twin suns. These strong beings pursue a nomadic existence in some of Tatooine's most desolate regions. They fear little and make sudden raids on local settlers. Before we continue, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and smash the like button to help me continue my work. You can also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All the links are available in the description below. As it is indicated on the box, the bust is made of resin. It is 9.5 inches high, 5 inches deep, 6 1/4 inches wide at the shoulders, but because of his rifle, it has a total width of 8 inches. It weighs about 4.5 pounds. When you take a closer look at his face, it is impossible not to be impressed by the quality of the sculpt. On his head, the bandages almost look to be made of real fabric. Each band seems frayed, which adds realism. On the top, we notice 4 warrior spikes. On the back of the head, we can see more well-sculpted details. The face is absolutely impeccable. The eye-slit lenses might not be made of metal, but they look terrific and even show some nice weathering marks. We can also see the same for the 2 respiratory filters located on each side of the mount. The tunic is as well sculpted as the face. All textures are perfectly represented. The beige fabric seems to be made with a rough material, and the scarf seems to be made of a softer fabric. The thing in his neck that almost looks like an harmonica is in fact a humidity absorber. The belt and the ammunition pouches are sculpted to look like real leather. In the back, his cycler rifle looks great. We can even see some grains in the wooden pipes. I also like that some of the middle pieces have a little rust on them. When the bust was announced, I immediately looked to see what the pedestal would look like. With no surprise, it is made to look like a Gadurfi or Gaffy stick. I really appreciate the originality of the pedestals of the Legends in 3 Dimension series. They give the piece some added value. Below the base, you will find the copyright, the name of the manufacturer, and the location where it was made. You will also see the number of the piece. In my case, I have number 263 out of 1000. Each bust of the series is accompanied with a certificate of authenticity. On the certificate, you will see once more the number of the piece. I am extremely satisfied with this collector's piece. Even though it is not necessarily one of my favorite characters, I have to admit that this bust has a spot in my top 5 for this series as of today. The resemblance with the character is just perfect. If you enjoy the review of this kind of statues, you'll find a playlist at the end of this video. What do you think of this bust? Are you as impressed as I am with the look of the statue? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoy my content, feel free to share it on your social media. I'll see you next week for another review, and until then, may the force be with you always.
Remember, the force will be with you always.